angels. It's a bit late tonight, but it's story time. Gonna light our candle. You ready? Here we go. I like to wait and light my candle with you because I always think about how we're all racing through information online, and if something could slow you down for a second, might just be some fire. That's the effect fire has on me. It just slows me down. It just absolutely centers me. And that's something I learned just through trial and error, just over the course of time, realizing that it doesn't matter what was going on in my day or what, if I could light a candle and just stop, it grounded me and brought me into present moment. So I don't know if it's fire for you, if it's something else maybe, but maybe it's just like a cup of coffee. You know, some people just need to stop and like hold something. Do you know what I mean? Could be a cup of coffee, but what is your thing? What is the thing that, you know, some people are being looked after by other people, and some people aren't being looked after, and they look after themselves. But regardless, if you are looking after yourself, do you know the little tiniest things that you do that bring you comfort and grounding? I think they're really important to know. I don't know if I just sound like an old woman when I say that, but truly, if you know what I'm talking about, you know. It could be sitting by a window. I'm just really sensing that somebody likes to sit by a window and look out. And yeah, that might be the thing for you. I have never been this person, but I know a lot of people are drawn, especially if you are a water sign, or if you, if you are an earth sign, you might, I can't remember because I don't know all the signs. I'm not very good with all that stuff, but I only know mine. But if you are drawn to baths, then probably water is very grounding for you, and that's wonderful to know. Anyways, my angels, I will tell you that I tried to record a little video for you yesterday, and I just felt like it wasn't very good. And I felt again today, earlier, I tried to record a video. Just kind of didn't feel like myself. Sorry, my angels. I have children and a dog who need me. This isn't going to be a long one. Anyways, I think I was just saying that it's good for us to know how to ground ourselves. And then I was telling you that I recorded yesterday. That's right. And today. And I just couldn't post anything because it just really felt, just didn't feel myself. And then I kind of, I always say to you guys, practice what you preach. And I found myself wanting to be consistent. And so I wanted to post. And yet, if I'm being honest with myself, I just felt really like the holidays have been hard for me for 2 years solid, really tough. And I kind of thought I was in a good place. So and I love you guys and I love doing this. So just thought I was going to really be up for it. And it is a very grounding, like a hook for me to come in here. And it's wonderful. But just haven't been right. Just kind of grieving a little, probably feeling a little sad. And that's okay. So I decided to just scrap the other videos and just do a short and sharp kind of honest post for you all to tell you I'm here and I'm definitely in this with you all, regardless of where you're at. I hope you are having a really nice time. I hope you're able to see, no matter how you feel, because I always tell you guys as well, there is no feeling that isn't right to be felt. Does that make sense? It's like I'm feeling all these things myself, but I'm letting myself, and that's okay. So however you're feeling, I really hope that you're enjoying your little break. And I sat with my guitar today and played a few little Christmas songs, and that was really sweet. And then my kids and I went ice skating tonight. It was lovely. My youngest, that was something it meant a lot to her to do that. She wanted to have that moment. So we did, and that's lovely. And I will say this to you guys, and then I'll get like a little shuffle. Maybe I'll just do a little shuffle, an encouraging word for us. But what was I going to say? It was something about, I can't remember. It left me. What was I going to say? Oh, I do remember. Yeah, I remember. Gratitude is saving my life. I want to tell you that, okay? All my posts are not going to be this vulnerable, but I truly, it just is what it is this year. You can't fast forward your life. It is what it is. And every time I get really down, I swear to you, the only thing that helps is for me to start going, I'm grateful for this, and to keep bringing myself back into like the right perspective, if that makes sense. Gratitude just really, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. And you don't know what I'm talking about unless you've been, like, if you've struggled with depression, or you've struggled with lowness, or you just have, know what it's like to go through a hard season and be like, it's nothing you could do about it. And that's when the gift of gratitude really shines, because you watch its power from the moment you find one thing you could be grateful for, one tiny little thing, right? It starts to lift you, and I swear you will climb out of that hole the more you can, like, kind of get your head above water and just, oh yeah, and this and that. And then you start to realize you have a lot to be grateful for. And, so much. There's always so many people who have it harder. But anyways, my loves, I hope somebody out there is finding comfort in this, because look, if you're all just like having the best, most cheerful Christmas, then I'm probably going to be the biggest bummer for you. But if things maybe aren't so straightforward, maybe they're tricky and complicated, then maybe I hope you feel some comfort in this. Anyways, there's always comfort in the divine truth. So let's get ourselves a little divine truth. Oh, my dog. We'll let her sit out there for just a minute. If she barks again, I'll get her out. Oh, that flew out. Thank you. Holy Spirit, who is the Ruach HaKodesh, is the word, the name for the holy breath in Hebrew, and I love that. The Ruach HaKodesh, and that truly is within us, just so you know. God within, God without, imminent. Oh, yeah, hold on. Come on. It's okay. It's all right. Oh, one thing I'm very thankful for is my all three kids are with me, and so snugly, and I love them all being here, truly. Okay, are you ready for our word? I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. Beautiful. Oh, my incense is wanting to come and comfort me and swirling around me. You coming right for my face. I will guide you along the best pathway for your life. That's a promise, Psalm 32:8, and that is the spirit that we're talking about. Promises to guide us along the best pathway. There's so many options, right? There's so many choices of pathways, and I know it's coming to mind the other proverb that says, a man plans his ways, but the Lord orders his steps. And that's coming to mind because it makes me think of how, all these different pathways, right? So 2026 is coming up, and maybe some of you guys have decisions to make before 2026, and if that's true, this could be some encouragement for you, and to know that the Spirit wants us to be proactive and plan our ways, and that's really good collaboration with the divine, is to actively search, firstly your desires. Desires are really important. Did you know that desire is Latin for of the Father? I don't know if you knew that, but I love that. Of the Father. It is of the Father. It is of your divine nature to desire. So you first want to resource that and go, what are my desires? Truly, what are my natural, organic, this is just what's true about me. Maybe nobody else has this same thing, but it's true for me. And that's the first place you tap into when planning your pathways. I think you do your best you can with that, and then and then you make a plan. And the thing is that but the Lord orders his steps. So I think the idea there is get moving, and then if you're veering to the right or to the left too much, then the Spirit will pull us back onto our path. I don't know how much we trust that. I don't know if I'm making it sound simpler than it is. I probably am, but then it is actually that simple when you look back on it. When you get older and you look back, you go, oh God, okay, yeah, you're guiding and directing. But anyways, my loves, I am going to leave you with that the promise is that he is with us. The Spirit is always with us, going to guide us through. So I love you guys so much. I'll tell you what, my Tibetan singing bowl came, which is very exciting. I'm going to have that with me. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to post tomorrow. And I sort of feel that I'm to give myself a break as well. So I'm just going to, this week, particularly with my kids around, I'm just going to only come and do this if it feels right. That won't be my normal protocol, but I do feel I need to. It's been a long year. And I think maybe now that everybody's home, I'm just kind of feeling like, oh my gosh, I think, yeah. So I'm going to be as kind to myself as I can be, just like I would tell you guys. And I will post as and when over the holidays. But I love you so much. And yeah, I might just have to come in just to show you my Tibetan singing bowl tomorrow. Anyways, love you guys. Have a good night. Bye, my angels.